Hello, my name is Josue Cerritos, and today I'm going to talk about a TED Talk from Thomas Waltz. The name of the TED Talk is From Landscape Architecture to Conservation Agriculture. So this video is about this guy that he talks about what is landscape architecture and how it can relate to conservation agriculture. So he gives this definition that uh, that says it's a profession that stands at the intersection of restoration ecology, soil, soil science, and civil engineering. So he in the video he asked himself how can I apply this definition um, this landscape architecture to conservation. So uh, he started doing some projects. His first project was in Albemarle County. It was the first project that he worked for, and it lasted for 18 years. So in this place, they start to do they reforest, and they do some activities like burn invasive plants, and they plant a lot of trees that were native of the zone. So he started seeing a change in the place. So he he realized that with some knowledge of biology, conservation, and landscape architecture, if he unified all these three things, he could reestablish places that were damaged by human activities before. So he had a really good result in this place, and so the neighbors of of this place of Albemarle County say to Thomas Watts, I want the same thing you did to my neighbor because my landscape is damaged by human activities. So he started doing more projects, and he realized that um rebuilding a place like this, uh, it wasn't so difficult as it could be. So the project that he talks the most in the video is about the project that he did in New Zealand. This was the biggest project that he did before, because it was a really big place that was damaged for a lot of years. The native ecology of this place was temporary rainforest, but it didn't exist anymore because there were no trees in the place. So it was a really difficult place to work in. So he asked to himself if he could rebuild the wildfire and the rainforest of the place. So he started working with a lot of scientists and conservation biologists for doing this. But one something really important that he did was to work with the Maori tribe. This Maori tribe was a tribe native from this place, from Northern Iceland in New Zealand. So they knew the trees that were native from there, the animals that exist before. So it was a really good help for them because they identified the trees that they had to be planted there, and the birds and the animals that uh, were in this island before. So they reintroduced many animals and many birds to the place by rainforest and doing other activities like reestablish the wetlands, in which the wetlands the many birds go there. So this was a really good activity that they did in the place. But the the most impressive thing they did was to reintroduce the tuautra, that is a bird that is almost extinct. So they could do this. So landscape architecture is a really good way of uh, reintroduce animals that are in extinction, and to repair some damage that we had did, like by human activities. Thank you very much.